okay, I'll try it again. I'm putting these videos out there so I could help people that are just like me. Well, I could help everybody, in the world, on this planet. Yeah, there's a lot of people that waste too much time going in somebody else's lane that's struggling to find their life, trying to put it back together. It's a doozy. And some people go out of their way to get in their lane and try to hold them down because, let's put it like this. Somebody's painting a portrait, right? And that portrait looks beautiful. And somebody else says, when that person has their back turned, they think, let's go over there and just mess it up a little bit. So that person goes back over and she notices things out of place, so she fixes it again. Or he fixes that portrait again. My God, a spider. Sorry, one was flying in front of me. So it gets repaired. She or he turns his back again to do something, then they come back and that portrait is just a mess. Well, that's what I sometimes feel like is happening to me. With my post, I feel like people are messing with it. I don't know. But my only purpose is to really help people. That's all I want to do, help somebody in the same situation. And I'd like somebody to show me how to make a living doing this because it's a real problem. It is. I could see something doesn't want this out. I could see and absorb. And what I see and absorb is crazy. You would think it was a freaking nightmare. And it's kind of hard because you feel so deep that you just don't know how to get out of it. You don't know what to do. Feel like you're in a dome. I talk about it a lot. And then you don't know where to go because there is absolutely no one to help you. You know this. You feel it around you, It's nothing but negative energy. And the ones that will help you are doing everything they can to make sure you don't get anywhere in your life. That's what I'm absorbing. So tell me, is this not a spooky movie or what? I'm just using what I got to hang on to, trying to survive this world. And keep trying to go and end up coming back because I like a bit. I don't even know how to get out of this nightmare. But God keeps me very emotionally balanced with music in my head and Him talking to me and the little support I get is very nerve-wracking. Not to me anymore, not nerve-wracking. It's called living to learn with what very little you have. Trying to survive, and then you feel like somebody's stepping in there trying to mess up what little you got so you won't be heard or seen. That's what I feel. Like my videos are being tampered with. I'm trying to help a lot of people. And I'm doing what God's telling me to do. And and I don't know what's going on, but this is a long time being in my position, and it's very scary in a way, but yet I got this comfort of God with me, holding my hand always. There's some hole in this world somewhere where I could get out. Wow, it's just like unbelievable. Like I'm in a bubble of a bubble keeping me grounded, but I'm fearful because I feel like there's no end to this. But God tells me there is. There is, for me to just follow him, to just go. And I do. I go out, but it just seems like I keep coming back, like the Twilight Zone. It's a scary, scary, this is really happening to me. And the energy that I'm absorbing around me feels like stuck. And it's scary to me when I see that, because I know what I'm feeling is real. The stuckness all around me, well, not all around me, but in my immediate environment, where I'm present, I feel like it feels tampering, like a very, very, I feel like maybe too much, I don't want to say it and hurt somebody. I really don't. All I know is people need to stay in their lane and start minding their business. That way their life don't go down with mine, or don't go down looking or paying so much attention to me, or whatever they're doing. I do feel like my videos are being messed with. I feel like somebody's doing something to my work that I'm sharing with other people that could use my videos, because they're very helpful. But it is kind of spooky. It's very spooky, because the harder I work and it seems like I'm finally getting somewhere, something will happen, and I see something going on with my post, and I'm going, what's going on here? So that makes me wonder, what else are people messing with? But the thing is, even if they weren't, maybe I'm misreading my phone. I'm not very good at phones. And it's not anybody's responsibility to take care of me or anything, but it's almost as if I can't focus on what. It feels almost as if somebody's trying to hold me back, a strong power. And it's crazy. I need prayers. I really do. And everything I've done was only to help people, and mainly myself, to get out of this zone that I'm in, this crazy zone. It's real. It's real, and it's scary. I don't know how I could feel so comfortable in my body, but yet so fearful that I'll never get out of it, It feels almost like I'm not going to be permitted to leave here. But yet the people that are here want me, I feel like I should leave, very not welcomed. What do you do? What do you do? And that's what I absorb around me. Please pray for me. There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. I feel like somebody, well, a lot of people, not just somebody, I think a lot of people go out of their lane to sabotage somebody's life severely so they could feel better about themselves. I don't know if they feel better about themselves. I think they do, but if people would just stop and look around them, what they're doing, their life is not looking so great. They're looking like stuck. So if they're looking stuck and God's telling me to open my eyes, they're not in their lane. They're not paying attention to what they should be paying attention to. All I'm trying to do is make life better for me and for my family, but it's kind of hard to do when you feel, when people are holding you down, and he's telling me to look at the energy around me. Some people, like I said, they don't want someone to get anywhere because they're fearful that it's going to make them look bad. So is it better that two people go down stuck and can't even make nothing of their lives? It doesn't even make sense to me at all. What makes more sense, if you support moral support, keep that positive attitude. Would be great if everybody could enjoy everybody without so much negative. Now, negative is not expressed to me in words. I'm feeling it in energy. Does that make I feel things that people don't feel. And I see things that people don't see. I could see ahead of you a little bit. A lot. Okay? And sometimes I need to know if what I'm seeing is real, even though I know it's real. It's real. It's real scary. I'm living a scary movie. That's what I'm doing. Because when I go out there and I do trust God, I trust Him very much. He wants me out of the negative energy. But I don't know how to open up doors for myself so I could get work. I don't know how to do that. So what I do is I go sit on a bench and I talk to him all day. And I don't know if I'm so noisy talking to him or so busy staring at what's going on and absorbing all this and realizing there's a real problem. This is pretty spooky. I'm not out of my head. A lot of people are out of their head, paying too much attention, going out of their way to make sure that I don't get anywhere. Sabotaging. That's what they're doing.